Thank you very much. We have an epic match in the lower brackets of the Riyadh Masters. In fact, it's a rematch of the Dream League Season 20 finals that went all 5 games. How the laning stage goes here for BB Team. We talk about it all the time that they are quite possibly the best laners in Dota, as Ace getting chased by Toronto Tokyo, and that's going to be first blood for the Undying. I mean, does that change anything for GAIMIN GLADIATORS? Because that feels like it's just something that's almost inherent as part of their normal strategy.
I think it wouldn't change too much as Save does have the taser skill, so making some good, some space to maybe try and survive.
Dyrachyo has the Boundless though, so...
I need to stress on Ace's CS. He's got 11. This could be a pause for Doom, as he's in a lot of trouble.
He's gonna get gone on again, save with the body blocks. They have the blood grenade still activated. Toronto Tokyo decay, but here comes a TP. Oh, it's gonna get canceled. Like, yeah, we can't help you anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, you're dead, brah.
You're donezo. Ace.
This is 10 seconds before the Wisdom Rune.
Oh, that's true.
Timings.
That is true.
As at least, they're doing pretty well in this top lane. Like, generally speaking, we see Pure own as he's forced into the mid lane. Like, he was around just battle hungering Quinn here, so it's definitely not what BBT want out of their offlaner, at least in the start.
They actually put a coil down, trying to get this rune. Looks like it might go to GPK. Yep, it's actually going to snap it from Quinn's side, but the lift is there. The battle strike too late. 4 members of GAIMIN GLADIATORS here trying to punish this as GPK looks like he might be taken up with the roll. Actually, he does not. Oh, no.
Oh, he still got him.
The Fade Bolt comes out and saves Quinn because he found a random corner in the terrain as Toph getting a cookie onto the low ground. Looks like he's going to survive. Toronto Tokyo not going to be so lucky. So in the end, it's a 2 for nothing. Well, it's not the end yet because Save, well, he has the taser coming out, but Quinn, monstrous start in the laning stage. Double kill on top now.
Just kidding, he's not even here. It's just Celery, chilling, receiving some XP.
There is a bit of a rotation here. As Dyrachyo now
very low
on the
HP
trees.
already.
Appears pretty low, despite having a Vanguard. Still is killable. Blood grenade from afar.
Oh, nice dodge.
The blast up. It's only going to hit the Rubik though. Looks like Pure will go down too.
Tomb is dead again.
Dyrachyo's stun. They take out the Tombstone and Toronto Tokyo after the fact. And Save, I feel like we've literally seen this before, except this time it will not be a double kill for Pango. It'll be a double kill for Tofu instead.
Scaling and also mixed damage and some countering to the TV. Safety piece bottom.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't died in a while, so it is due as Mortimer's Kiss is coming from Tofu onto Nightfall, forcing him back. And Save will be able to get dropped. So a nice rotation overall. Another Tombstone for you, but the coil is there onto Quinn. He gets a swashbuckle off, but not able to find enough distance to get away.
Oh, what, they cut Dyrachyo?
They cut down the tree of Dyrachyo. He's shown up for some reason. Gets a Boundless onto 2. Tofu TPing out, but now they found a juicier kill in the Monkey King if they can find him. And a Waning Rift is there. Double kill for Nightfall. And my goodness, GAIMIN GLADIATORS completely punished for this overall rotation. The meta pop, pressuring the tower a bit. Fortification comes out as well, as you can see the wraparound, but they find Dyrachyo, and he is just dead right off the bat. Are they going to still want to fight is the question.
Roll in the back.
Looks like that's a yes. Gets the Rolling Thunder off, not able to find an initial connection. Finally gets Nightfall, but GPK easily phase shifts away. There's the coil with the initiation coming out as well. Decent swashbuckle, but I mean, without their Monkey King, this might have been a disaster here for GAIMIN as they stick around. They lose their Doom.
Quinn is silenced.
Quinn getting to the other side, but actually not able to make it to the high ground, so the Illusory Orb will spot him, but without much mana from GPK, that might put this fight to an end. So Basketball Team able to come out on top pretty easily.
Okay, GAIMIN.
I mean, there have been some changes that were not in patch notes to my understanding, like the Sunder through BKB that initially did work.
Yep, unlucky
Apparently,
for you.
It does not.
Toronto Tokyo.
Yep, he's going to tank the gank here. Quinn able to finish him off very easily. GPK, okay, the initiation from Pure gets off the nice call onto the Rubik. That's going to be a trade of supports, but now Quinn with the Rolling Thunder. GPK gets off the coil, but Tofu gets chopped to the ground, and Quinn forced to TP during the Rolling Thunder, so ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of 2B Team.
They're going to go for a straight-up nullifier later as well for Mr. Dyrachyo, but let's see, I mean,
high ground
BBT have a great position.
Yep, it's going to get popped. Quinn, he gets silenced. Beautiful initiation from Pure. Is he going to be able to get off the chops, though? Quinn with his shard, able to buy a little bit of distance, but no, gets chopped in the end. 2 dead, 1 buyback under the Rubik. Tofu's next on the list as BB Team crushing this fight.
Oh,
And
another one.
Another call coming out from Pure. His calls
That's
never
dieback.
end. Triple kill. 5 stacks of Culling Blade now as Dyrachyo forced to try to push these lanes as much as he can. That's true. They will get some vision thanks to Dyrachyo, and that is a huge aspect of this hero that is not talked about enough in this Roche area.
Well, now B-Boom, they want to go around.
Yeah, they're going to try to initiate GPK with the Waning Rift. You can see Dyrachyo getting off his Wukongs, and Nightfall's just going to run right through it.
He's
focusing
doomed.
on Tofu, but he's going to get doomed now, despite his BKB being there. GPK trying to give him some space. He's kind of stuck in the tree line now. Can they actually kill this Terrorblade? It doesn't look like it. He's going to be able to right-click right after. There's the coil to follow. Right now, it's a 1 for 2 in favor of Bebops. As Axe now on the run.
living for the doom.
Continuing to chase. Quinn stuck inside here, getting the Rolling Thunder off. It cancels it very quickly for some reason, and then dies to the right clicks of Nightfall. GPK getting extremely low. There's a counter initiation from Pure with the Blade Mail, and they're going to be able to take out Dyrachyo as well. Mortimer's Kiss is not going to find Nightfall. Pure tanking up a couple of the blobs.
I think Pure wants him, giving him the high five.
Yep, he's going to have the blink soon. There's the glimmer. Either way, this was a huge team fight win again from Bikini Bottom team as Tofu still continuing to get chased.
Kills the... Oh!
He's going to get to the high ground. He's actually going to kill Pure instead. The confidence from Pure is out of this world. He will live, though.
Rundown of the fight that they actually want as they spot Dyrachyo.
Yep.
And they might spot him again.
Dyrachyo. Oh, the call comes out from Pure with the blame on GPK doing a great job of preventing any save coming out from the Rubik. He's going to get the solo kill now. Wukong's command is out from Dyrachyo. Extra armor. Not going to be nearly enough. And just like that, 2 dead on the doorstep of the base of GAIMIN GLADIATORS.
Aegis is gone.
And there's the man. Nightfall wants to fight. I mean, the Tombstone is waiting for him anytime he wants to click it, as long as he's not stunned.
Oh, Quinn.
He's going to get stunned outright. Quinn with the Rolling Thunder. There's a Wukong's command to follow, but he's going to grab himself.
He doomed the Lincolns.
And Nightfall on the outskirts now. Lots of BKBs expended on the side. Big
Blink.
As the Wukong's command about to end, and Pure jumps in with the call. Coil onto 3. Snapfire's dead right off the bat. Big shield crash, but the Sunder onto the Pango as Quinn has to hightail away. And now the racks are completely exposed. And BB team might be able to get a second racks to go their way. Big advantage now.
That was a very clutch Lincolns there from GP. It's another good call.
This time onto the Pango. They have enough. Pure with the Culling Blade. Quinn dead forever. 3 dead from GAIMIN, and this should be megas. Should be a very casual and easy mega creeps for BB team.
They're just gonna get it, even without meta. Like, who cares? 3 of these heroes are dead without buy. You've got the drums on your zombie even as well to speed it up.
Pure.
Oh, it's looking for another one.
Finally gets lifted, but there's more heroes where that came from as Nightfall is going to try to finish the job here. The Rubik dies, buys back instantly. Dyrachyo has his buyback intact, but yeah, we'll have to expend it. But this is certainly mega creeps for a B-Box team.
I mean, they're just keeping up the pressure. Celery again.
From Pure. He just does not stop initiating. Celery's dead. That's a dieback. And Dyrachyo left in a 1v5 situation. Gets off the Wukong's command, doing considerable amount of damage, and now they can just wait him out. Inside, he's getting a high 5, and he drops to the deck. GG's come out, and that was an incredible performance from BB team, taking game 1 of this best of 3. Ace is actually playing a hero that we've seen him
he's undefeated.
Ridiculous farm on in the Underlord. Yeah.
And then afterwards, I think there's a lot of playability through Quinn just going around. I mean, honestly, both of them are going to be very aggressive in this early game.
See with that 6 minutes, we're gonna see a lot of action top. Big fire so much out, damage. Ace is taking a lot of damage from the briefcases. Toronto Tokyo will die, but not before Ace.
Into Ace to just lower his HP pool. Sure, he does have the Ring of Health, but slowing him down before the Mega as blast off on Dyrachyo.
Dyrachyo takes the Blood Grenade, which actually does some damage now because he has no mana, and Pure gets the kill. Celery's gonna have to tank up a Sticky Bomb along with some Gush action. And this looks like it's a double kill for Pure. Again, the side lanes.
My goodness.
Completely dominating for Team B-Blops. 1 double stack hard camp in the triangle, and that's kind of it. You can see Ace, level 4, forced to go potentially try to get something.
They will be into place.
Dyrachyo's there with a couple more members along with Quinn. Getting up a nice swash, and it looks like they'll be able to take out Watermelon Man.
Honestly, much needed rotation to kind of slow down BBT's like early timings here. as Ace is forced into the mid lane at minute 7.
Yeah, well, he's getting some solo XP at the very least, but yeah, that's not exactly the recipe for success. As Save is going to be spotted out, glimpse into the kinetic field. Continue to disarm, but Quinn can just swashbuckle from afar.
Okay, Quinn showing up big here in this early game against Boombox team to try and push it back at least a little bit.
Yeah, GPK, they see Ace, only level 5, but Quinn is there with the Rolling Thunder. He's going to connect onto GPK. Now he's on the run. Doesn't have an onslaught available to him, but Quinn hits the side of the terrain. Actually works out.
They have a glimpse.
That was probably on purpose then. As GPK trying to get away, but the swash is there. Firestorm as well, and finally they can put GPK in the ground. Yeah, you can see Pure pushing the wave now and shadowed by these smoked members from BBQ team. See if they're able to take this down. See if they can find Daracho. They will with the onslaught. He does not have Stone Gaze, by the way. I don't think he's holding any points either.
Mass TP.
But the TP's coming up. Blast up from Save. And the Echo Stomp is there, but there's so many BB team. Pure gets off the Ravage, hitting most of Gaming Gladiators who have shown up. But the Medusa is already dead. Tofu gets off a nice Static Storm onto Tide. Can't counter that, but look who's come to play. It's the #1 net worth hero in the game, Nightfall. Gonna get the gush onto Ace, who's now left to his own devices, but Quinn is here now. Gets the Rolling Thunder off, connecting onto GPK. Ace will likely go down to the casual right-click. Celery will drop as well. This is an absolute bloodbath. Complete slaughterhouse as Quinn, the last remaining member of Gaming Gladiators to survive. And B-Box team, they've only lost 1 hero.
Okay, they've got the diffuser on Quinn. I mean, he's trying to like save this fight.
Typically, this is the Aghanim Scepter slot.
Oh, they might be running into Quinn here.
Oh, Quinn gets pulverized right off the bat. But there's a Static Storm save from Tofu. They're going to try to turn this around as Quinn actually canceling his ult. The Ravage comes out, not hitting anybody. And Quinn not able to find a connection initially because of the BKB. At the very least, he forces that BKB out from the likes of GPK. And now Pure.
Oh, here comes the gate.
Yeah, we've got a big Fiend's Gate coming in from Ace. Kinetic Field's going to hold the Tidehunter in place, but Nightfall has come as well.
Stolen
turns into the Undying. That's a nice tombstone, but they're going to be able to kill it relatively easily. He doesn't have a way to heal it there as Ace completely out of mana now. Now the Titan ult comes out. Not a huge connection overall. GPK, another Pulverize. It's been that long since this first usage.
Quinn is
he's going to die inside the kinetic field.
Very important.
Yeah, I will say that on all the games that we've cast of Boom Boom Team, this early game, as you call it, the first 22 minutes, this has looked a lot different than basically all of them.
This might just be the first time that they're significantly behind at 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've seen that before.
Yeah, very unusual. GPK, his smoke will pop. He's going to blink in and get the Pulverize onto Celery. Gets blast off as well. Perma, somebody's going to stay alive, but that comes out. There's the Static Storm onto the Techies with the control onto GPK. They force out his BKB as Quinn continuing to chase. Gets a nice watch as well. Trying to TP out. He will actually be able to survive. And Nightfall is going to TP on the high ground. So all they get is Ace, but still, I mean, a 1-for-1 based on the fact that you're the ones getting initiated on is not too shabby.
I mean, Medusa is like the best carry to even have these Lotuses. Like, you make more of them, even just put them on your other teammates. As the Bebops are getting ready. Good ward down bottom from before, and now in the jungle.
Making an avenue towards Daracho. Boom Boom team are ready to go. A smoke immediately popped, actually, but GPK doesn't have the BKB. Cannot find any sort of connection, though. He has to onslaught back to where he came from, onto the high ground. Quinn coming in with a Rolling Thunder. Has a shield rune applied as well. Not able to find anyone, though. Swash even misses. My goodness, there's a lot of spelling.
Everything's missing.
Completely whipping, even the Static Storm. My goodness.
Oh, it hits! As Pure brings into it.
Yeah, GPK back into the fray, onslaughting away now as the Stone Gaze not really going to fully proc on anybody. They break the Tidehunter, but absolutely no follow-up whatsoever.
But a big
Stop out of 3 with the Pulverize to follow into the ET ult, and the Ravage to follow from Pure. Ace, he's the one that takes the brunt of the damage, but he's still alive somehow, getting a monster Firestorm onto several heroes from B-Boom Squad. And Nightfall, another missed swashbuckle from Quinn.
They have nothing left in attack.
Nightfall is broken up, GPK running out of steam. He gets glimpsed back, and he's going to eventually get brought down. That's 2 dead for BB Squad. Everything off the map for BB team.
I mean, at this stage of the game, any small victory matters a lot. Whether it's a small cooldown, a BKB charge to then go later, or you go around with some smoke and some observer ward. And Daracho with this MKB, 3 minutes left on the Aegis, they just want to force a little bit.
They're certainly going to poke at the very least, but yeah, plenty of time on this Aegis. Still with full, half duration left on it, 2.5 minutes effectively. And MKB is just purchased as well, so that's going to be flying out.
That might be what they were waiting for, because they didn't commit yet. That's GPK.
Yeah, we have the Pit of Malice from Ace. There's another Rolling Thunder from from Quinn, I should say. Gets off the roll up as well, as GPK is completely controlled. Already at half HP, has to uproar and run away. And there's a static storm onto Pure, stuck inside the kinetic field as well. Can they actually finish the job? But GPK coming in with the pulverize onto the Medusa. Can they burn this Aegis at the very least, as the ET ult does connect, but they've lost Pure. And even if the Medusa goes down, he's going to have that second life to work with. Nightfall, his BKB is already down. Shield crash from Quinn, using the Aghanim Scepter to the full effect. As save, he's TPing in very deep here. The glimpse back onto Nightfall into the kinetic field. Flash going for the extra damage, and they get him! Down goes Nightfall for 70 seconds. And this is going to be a full set of racks for GAIMIN Gladiators at the very least. But yeah, 2 sets of racks going the GAIMIN Gladiators' way, and let's see if they continue on for the potential megas. 30 seconds for Nightfall. They're going to have Pure back with the Ravage, and of course, GAIMIN Gladiators are not sure about this buyback situation on Nightfall. So they do have to be a bit careful. But Quinn, he's going to get the Rolling Thunder with the Hex initiation from Ace. GPK stuck inside this Pit of Malice, continuing to be stuck there perpetually, it feels like. He's been rooted like 12 times this fight. He's just dead! 1 full minute of no Primal Beast as Pure gets glimpsed back. Still has the Ravage to work with as the Morphling is finally going to come here. He gets broken and dies. He knows that he can't buy back, so just has to expend everything that he has, but it has very little effect on the game. And still, throughout all of this, the Aegis still remains. So Nightfall is going to finally burn it. At that point, feels like Dyrachyo was just begging for death. His save goes in with a nice blast off Nightfall, trying to do the job with the ETL coming in. They're actually getting rid of the mana very quickly onto Dyrachyo, but the Pit of Malice coming in with Quinn's swashbuckle, keeping this Morphling in place. He gets 4-stacked waveforms away and gets glimpsed back and will be eventually brought down as GG's come out, and only fitting we're going to a game 3.
I'm so happy we're going to a 3-game series just in this game, as Quinn, he was everywhere in this matchup. I don't know what he ended up with. Like
a lot of saves. You have another good combo. Vacuum Wall into Static Storm. We saw Tofu in the previous game getting Blink Dagger, Aghanim Scepter, so that's always going to be potent.
Initial one usually being RG Accelerator.
There's a Tombstone, level 2 timing.
Pure takes the Blood Grenade and gets off the stick, but he will fall, and first blood to Dyrachyo.
Make it easy for yourself.
And Tofu, he has glimpse, but when you're standing still this entire time, it's not going to do anything.
He's ready. Don't move.
Does move slightly, yeah. He messed up already. Toronto Tokyo trying to out-click Tofu. We see a TP coming in. He gets off the Firefly, and there's the Flame Break. Be able to secure it along with save on the other side. So
double Wisdom Rune.
Wisdom Runes going the way of Boom Boom and Toronto Tokyo. I mean, Quinn made his rotation over. They better get this kill.
Oh my.
This would be absolutely awful for GAIMIN.
He will die, but this is so much space. Double Wisdom Rune, they will find him.
Yep, eventually a lot of mana having to be expended. Toronto Tokyo will finally go down. Now on the other side, Celery getting gone on.
Save dropping a little bit.
Trying to take out this Tombstone. Save. Should be able to get out now. Gets off the Sticky Bomb onto Dyrachyo as well, as now they're trying to turn the sights, or turn this around onto Dyrachyo. GPK making his first rotation over, gets off the Electric Vortex that's there. Tofu is there with the glimpse, and Save will eventually be brought down, and Dyrachyo is actually going to drop. So GPK getting glimpse back means that he has to use all his mana, but they still end up finding the position 1 Medusa. If you watched last game, we don't need to have that discussion again. Yep,
can skip straight through that one. It's GAIMIN are bringing the train to middle.
GPK looking for the initiation, finds the Electric Vortex onto Quinn at half mana. The Celery's there with the Tombstone onto the high ground. Nice glimpse onto Toronto Tokyo on the other side. Pure with the Ravage and barely clips the 2, and Quinn is the big pickup for Boom Boom. They will lose Toronto Tokyo to Celery, but
the fleshy man.
Very nice for Boom Boom is Pure. He'll be able to walk this off for the most part. Stuck inside that kinetic field. Meteor Hammer forcing everybody back. Gets off the gush and getting slow perpetually. Celery hasted up. Another glimpse coming out, and Pure looks to finally be going down.
I feel like Nightfall's heat map is just going to be this entire bottom area plus the Ancient.
Yeah, that is fair. And,
getting this Ancient stack is pretty big, even if you don't get all the last hits, which Nightfall probably will.
That is nice.
Oh, he's running into them.
Yep, and there's Ace getting initiated on, gets off his back, and the wall to come, but he dies shortly after 4 members of Boom Boom here. And Quinn, he needs to find something, and it might just be save.
Settling for save.
And they do have to settle in the end as Nightfall. He's not done fighting yet. He's going to get Static Storm stuck inside the kinetic field as well.
Nice
Ravage giving a little bit of space. in the Meteor Hammer to follow. GPK running out of mana, but should be enough to take out Celery at the very least. Flame Break brings them back into their arms. And Quinn trying to save his little buddy.
Pure.
Celery will go down to a very long-range anchor smash. And Quinn, he is completely surrounded. This has been such an in and out fight, but the surge is too late from Ace. And BB team completely crushing this early game, and now they're going to finish up. Well, it's not a stack anymore. And for the likes of Pure on the Tide, who's been having a very good game in terms of his impact overall, is going for the pipe.
I mean, they really want to try to kill him? He's okay, let's see. Glimpse back.
Static Storm, Kinetic Field. He's stuck in place. You can see the TPs are coming.
Yep, they're getting him.
In place. He gets off the Ravage just in time to do nothing, but GPK zips on in and then immediately exits the fight.
Vacuum.
Tokyo, beautiful vacuum back as Save and Toronto Tokyo kind of stuck with a nice save. Jump in. That's a lot of damage being applied. Already Quinn is dead. And Ace getting spun down, but the wall will save him. So Toronto Tokyo
really wants that blink.
He's not going to be too happy with himself because he ends up dropping here. Worst case scenario, you Blade Fury, hit it, back up, but then you have to...
They find Ace?
Yeah, Ace. He is super dead. The Techie's mind's just doing massive damage.
What a monster play. They're just really good at playing the map, and at the same time too, even if they can't fully go high ground, right? You just have the fact that Toronto Tokyo is going to have the blink to lasso people and just play the map, where just now the way they get to pick off Ace, just the reactive taser from Save, purging out the Surge. Looking at mid. Oh,
GPK, he gets baited inside that Static Storm Kinetic Field, and he gets punished. Overconfidence again, biting him in the ass.
Save looking for another beautiful blast off. Will he find it?
He cancels it there, gets off his sticky bomb. He's trying to bait them in. He gets glimpsed back into the fray. As Quinn gets the Split Earth off, they should be able to take out the Techies. And Pure showing off that newly picked up pipe.
Looking for more.
He is a super hard kill. They have to be careful because Juggernaut can show up at any minute. And Celery giving that Flesh Golem buff on top of Pure, or the debuff I should say.
Nightfall is coming close.
Yep, he's got his Manticide ready to go as well. Another glimpse, but Pure comes out with the Ravage. It's only on to one as Dyrachyo pops his Stone Gate. On the other side, Nightfall coming in. There's a bunch of creepsters, so you have to be a bit careful. But you can see the initiation, the lasso finds Dyrachyo super low on mana. Pure and Toronto Tokyo, they're the ones taking massive damage. It's Quinn with that Pulse Nova completely destroying everybody.
Okay, GPK's back.
GPK. He gets instantly Yuled into the Split Earth. Do they have the actual control for him? No, he has to zip out, but he gets glimpsed back right into their arms again and has to use most of his mana to get away. Pure, who's been here seemingly for 20 minutes, will finally die. The Tier 1 tower will also finally die. We have seen teams fight into Aegis like this because they're kind of stuck on the corner of the map, but they have enough time to disperse a bit.
Nightfall's steeping out, so if they can find a fight here, he cannot be here.
Yeah. Tofu finds Toronto Tokyo.
That's one catch.
Yep. Kinetic Field holds him in place. Quinn should be able to set up an easy pick-off. Kind of a drive-by goat, basically a Roshoff.
Certainly will turn into one. I don't know if one team will truly walk into the other.
They eventually do.
Eventually. Eventually. I mean, I guess earliest Roche spawn could be right now, as the beanbags are moving forward.
Toronto Tokyo actually breaks the smoke of Tofu in the trees.
They're doing a good job. They're slowly moving forward. They kill the ward with another smoke.
Yeah, Nightfall.
Ooh, Dyrachyo.
Not scared at all. Showing off that newly picked up BKB. He's going to get broke for the time being. There's the wall. Does create one illusion. Decent amount of damage on the Nightfall, but of course he can reset with that healing where GPK zipping in. They're going to get the control.
Quinn!
Lasso and the Omni Slash, but the Yules comes out onto Quinn to be able to save him for the time being, but he does drop. He's going to buy back in the game. Big Ravage from Pure onto basically everybody. There's the Stone Gaze, though, as Dyrachyo trying to find some sort of connection.
Oh, he ran into the wall again.
Right, he's going to buy back. Nightfall forced to try and TP out. He's barely going to do so. And Pure will try the same, and he'll have the same fate.
Oh, no range for the glimpses. 20 seconds still for the Roche. I mean, costly buyback here for Quinn, which is... He had to expand that to come back in a fight, but no ace, even in the next fight that's about to break out here. GPK, the agent, he's still lingering.
And Halberd just picked up now. Hear the electric vortex come out from GPK, trying to focus down Tofu, but the grab ally is there to save him. And GPK, he might be going down. A big save from Save himself, as GPK will go back to base successfully. Celery's dead though. Quinn now on the run. Cannot afford to die here as more buybacks come out from GAIMIN Gladiators. The fact that they did not get GPK there, saving him.
Really clutch. What a clutch spell usage there. Now with the healing ward, just get to heal up.
Some vision up here. As Roche still has not been attempted by either team, knowing how important this can be in the state of the game. Nightfall already using the Blade Fury.
Duracio's looking and cooking.
Preemptively popping that Pulse Nova. Glimpse, nope. Not gonna find him. Static Storm actually wasted as well, but a big back wall comes in onto 2 Safe with another beautiful initiation. GPK trying to focus down the Darkseer. Start Save's gonna be the first to fall.
Nightfall
getting
he's
super low, but he's life stealing with that 20 talent. He cannot die apparently. Duraccio completely out of mana. He does die though. The Juggernaut is dead. Duraccio with a double kill. The Medusa reigns supreme, and now Save stuck all by himself. Gets a decent disarm off, but Quinn's not going to stop pulsing out that garbage, and now into the pit they go. Pure hiding
he wants
in the
to
trees.
steal this?
I mean, he's tried it before. He has a gem, though.
He could Meteor from Fog and give vision.
He's going to try Meteor. It actually hits everybody. And Pure, he puts the gem down first, though, trying to get some sort of steal, but we can see that Roche is not nearly close enough to go down, and Pure will get punished. Now, will they retrieve the gem? Will GAIMIN Gladiators just randomly run into it? We'll see on this episode of What the Hell Are You Doing, Pure?
As Duraccio with the biggest balls I've ever seen. He just stands his ground against this monster of Nightfall. This GAIMIN are trying to slowly posture up aggressively with an aggressive base ward.
And the beauty of having Lesh is this is what you can do. And Medusa as well. They kind of have the same thing.
I mean, who can hit this ward? If you go too close, you could... Like, there's a chance for you to get broken into, like, some Static Storm. Because GAIMIN are just camping this high ground ward right now.
Yeah, the lasso is the scariest thing for Quinn.
We'll let Jug do it. Seems about right. What?
Oh,
nice 3-hex.
Onto the Bat Rider. Split Earth is available as Quinn. Not going to be able to get out because Toronto Tokyo has the BKB. Trying to bring Quinn back into his base. The grab ally not in range. So that is the Aegis as Duraccio forced to use the Stone Gaze. But the big back line is Static Storm onto 2 heroes. Both are dead without buyback. And just like that, it's a 5v3 situation for GAIMIN Gladiators. Ace coming in clutch with a huge back wall with Tofu's Aghanim Scepter.
Pure
absolute carnage from GAIMIN Gladiators.
He was about to just ravage everyone in that fight.
They're just gonna go for the throne. Tier 4 tower starting to drop.
Uh-oh.
They have 1 fortification. Can Boom Boom Squad actually hold this? That's the fortification coming out. I mean, no more to work with. And this is against Duraccio, Medusa basically impossible to kill, and Quinn with his Diabolic Edict.
And last was up in 2, but GPK, he's in the base and he's not moving.
He's TPing to the other side, trying to go from the reverse tactic, trying to kill the creeps, but both Tier 4 towers are down, and now GAIMIN Gladiators focusing on the Ancient. They kill the Mine. Save comes in with a beautiful initiation. This is a last-ditch effort for the side of Boom Boom. They're losing heroes left, right, and center. The Ancient completely exposed. GAIMIN Gladiators are actually going to stay alive unless the creeps stop spawning, and it looks like they're going to take game number 3. Unbelievable again from GAIMIN Gladiators. They get the best of Boom Boom for the 20th time in a row. Quinn is super excited. So am I. My goodness.
How do they keep getting out with some of these games? There's just the most insane late games with some of these spell combos. Tofu coming in hot with the axe, the vac from Ace as well to get them all in there. So just some outperforming in the last 15 to 20 minutes. Honestly, I thought Beyond Base still had it in them, but GAIMIN, they're just, I don't know, just make it happen.